One of the neat things about visiting the Turquoise Museum is a lot of the original photography by Devonna Lowry. And this one here is about Muriel. And Muriel Huerta is a Navajo. And I am good friends with her grandfather, Art, and her grandma, Darlene Platero. And this is a kind of a coming together moment. I've always wanted to have a picture that dealt with people who love their past or they hate their past, and it ties them down. You know, you can hear a 70-year-old tell a story about when they were 15 years old or 20 years old and their disappointment, and that's what the same story is in their life over and over and over, and they've never been able to move on. Take that as a foundation stone and move forward. Or somebody is totally proud of their past, and that's a repeat. So here at the Turquoise Museum, we're generational, but there are a whole lot of cool stories out there that have nothing to do with our generations, and so the museum collects all of it. And so in this one, that's what it's about. So the Hogan that Art found at Tahajli on the res, he found this unique Hogan built out of stone. It was built for a movie. And I had a friend of mine go out and try to find a 9-year-old blouse for the era that we wanted the picture to look for the Scythian shot. And so the model, of course, is Mariel. And then there's all kinds of purpose in passing on history. How do we learn about our past? And so to look at this picture, the shadow is representative of the Navajo Nation, the Hogan representing the Navajo. And then Mariel's shadow represents her family's history. How do we get our people and our individual families and us individually to move forward in life? And that's the purpose of this picture. So the shadow represents the past, and how do we move forward? And so in this, Mariel, as we gave the blouse, which didn't have all the buttons on it yet, to Darlene to sew on the buttons, as Darlene sewed on the buttons, she shared with her granddaughter about their family past. And so in this picture, that's what it's representing. How do we move forward? How do we gain our past, stand on it, and move forward? So it's a cool picture that Devonna captured. Mariel got a little bit tired at the end. There's some other category and pictures and things like that, but she was like, "Can we please finish?" after about 2 hours. But it was a great day, a good moment. It took 9 months to set this shot up and to get the blouse decorated, and so on. So if you want to see the blouse is actually in the Mystical Qualities display at the Turquoise Museum.
This video is copyrighted by the Turquoise Museum and cannot be edited or shared in part or in full without written permission from the Turquoise Museum.